Buddy Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Detective Conan chapter 1087. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. And I'm just a non-stop high-speed struggle train heading into chaos, and it's getting faster by the second. We're talking hyperspeed panic attack levels of struggle up in ya. Seriously. I can barely afford the roof over my head right now. It is that bad. But if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking, feel free to hit up my Cash App and PayPal. Those links are in the description box below. So, fam, we're getting to the resolution of this case. And I'm really excited to see who did it. So without further ado, let's Scooby-Doo this bitch and see what's in store for us this week. Here we go. In the recollections of Jahia, the figure of that individual matchmaking party murder case concludes with the solution. The truth is hidden in plain sight. In this chapter, Ayama, I love you so much, because this chapter is titled Idiots. They don't recognize our suspect as expected. Yeah, they didn't notice the people leaving the next room because they were so disappointed. Aw, got rejected. Damn, if only the guys that came out from Jahia's room had seen any of the three suspects leave the murder scene. Then we'd have been able to figure out the time and order in which they came out. The resolution chapter, the culprit of this gun homicide in the closed room is... By the way, what made you pick these guys to be with you in that room? I thought if I at least wrote down your number, I would be invited to that luxurious dinner, so it was just random. Of course. Why didn't you turn down my invitation back then if you wanted to be treated so well? They refused to let me into that restaurant I went to with you before, acting all high and mighty like that's because you came to a 3-star restaurant with a t-shirt and jeans on, that sort of thing. Woman, it's common sense, you know. How long are you going to detain us here? They've already inspected our hands and cuffs, and there was nothing. That woman was shot by a pistol, right? If so, then there would be reactions to gunpowder, like in mystery dramas, right? I already told you about that, didn't I? The culprit used a glove to hold the gun, which was placed in a vinyl bag tied to their wrist, right, kitty? Nah, he's ignoring me. So it's likely that there won't be any trace of gunpowder left on their body. But only the vinyl bag was found at the scene, right? Then where's the glove at? We are still searching for it. This is going nowhere. I'll just go home then. I'll also go. Me too. Please wait. So are you really leaving? Leaving would be such a waste. Because my deduction show is about to begin, huh? Deduction show? No, that voice just then was for me, but it wasn't for me. What? Here we go. Kitty, you ready? You ready, Kitty? You want to do the come here. It's deduction kitty time. Let's go. Let's go, kitties. It's here, the sleeping Kogoro! That said, this time it looks like he's genuinely sleeping, though. Let's review the case first. The culprit had entered the room where the victim, Tamari Anju-san, was sitting in. First, he pointed the silenced gun toward the victim, Relax Cat, and fired a warning shot to let her know that the gun was real, and then went to hide under the table. Like you, Kitty, you would go hide under the table. Let's see. That's what Kitty's gonna go do now. He's gonna go hide under the table somewhere. After that, he threatened her with the pistol, telling her to ring the bell to summon the next guy into the room and have a conversation with him. Then when that man left, he shot and killed her. He then proceeded to ring the bell to call in the next man before leaving the room. Or it's also possible that the culprit intentionally left traces to make it look like that, but this time, it's really easy to identify the culprit. Because the victim had already written on that piece of paper the identity of the culprit. Ooh, what? Really? This will be very interesting. Let's see. A piece of paper? Are you sure? Are you referring to the impressions memo? Even then, where is it? Please fold the paper along the crease at the top of it. Do you see what's written? Woo! It says culprit person. So basically, it's an improper sentence. So culprit person works best. Oh my god. Okay. All right, translators, get a pass on that. In other words, the one number 19, Kaburagi-san. Woo! You're the culprit. Damn! I was wrong. And don't you agree? And don't you agree that those mistakes on the other lines are just to camouflage the deliberate mistake in the first line? You can't frame me with that. The culprit could have also written that, right? Let's see. Then where were you after leaving the room? Already told you I was fixing my hair in the washroom the whole time. If you were in the washroom for such a long time, then weren't there any other people who entered in that time frame? Dunno, because I just went in a toilet stall and sat there only using my hand mirror. Okay, now you're being... Nah. There's no outlet up in there. Nah. Unless it's one of those big luxurious bathrooms. There is no way that you're flat ironing your hair in there. Really? You were in there the whole time and nothing interrupted you at all? Yeah, up until the police came. It takes a lot of time to do my hair, you know. Bro, it took me an hour to do my hair. That's why this video is, well, between that and this fussy-ass cat, that's why this video is a little late. Let's see. You really do not know then? Don't know, you say? What do I not? The staff also mentioned that they didn't know where the glass that a guest dropped was. Someone should have known where it had fallen, right? Because not only the one who dropped it, but the people nearby would also take notice of where the breaking sound had come from. Let's see. They don't know because of only one reason. As it dropped there, there was a blackout, and it was pitch black. A blackout. Wait, a blackout? The old storage room was the reason for it. It is very likely that there was an electricity leakage somewhere that made it happen. A staff member forgot that it caused a short circuit if that room's light is turned on, and thus did so. Hence, the breaker tripped. Their words. I'll get them from the old storage room to clean it up, and it'll be okay because I can use my phone's flashlight. Testify as proof of that. When the victim spoke. When the victim spoke with Leitra-san, it became atmospheric as the indirect light was turned off, and Zaga-san's reading was also interrupted by the blackout. But you didn't notice it all. Notice it at all? Well, it's no wonder because during the entire duration of the blackout, you were hiding in the darkness under the table. What? You were under the table until the body was discovered, but you didn't have much time to hide the glove. You said you were shut off in the toilet, so maybe you hid it there. It was hidden in the washroom. Ooh, we found it. It was inside a toilet's water tank. Damn it, and here I thought it was gonna go nice and smooth. Phrasing. But why did you kill Tamari Anju-san? Tamari was a fake name. That woman was called... Ooh! Tsukiyama Ari, a marriage swindler. What a fucking twist! A marriage swindler. Wait a minute, how many marriage swindlers have there been in this manga recently? Like, isn't this the second one? Oh my god, this is like the second one. A marriage swindler? Yeah, after she tricked my good-natured older brother to support her, she led him into a huge debt and drove him to suicide. Oh no! She's pure evil! She often appeared in masquerade marriage matchmaking events and would look for men who would slip and fall on rainy days. High-end shoes use leather even for their soles, so they're slippery. Even if it wasn't raining, I wouldn't be surprised if she just spilled water down herself. Got it. That's why she stood at the entrance for a while before she went in. So just as I intended, I got a chance to be alone with her, and killed her. The dinner's been canceled. Clear it off and put it away. Oh, even if you have such a thing, you won't get away. No, I don't intend to just run away. I'm running to the afterworld. Oh my god. I'm not gonna let you, because you must atone for your wrongdoing in a proper way. Yeah, don't take the bitch way out. Takagi-kun! Ooh! Hey kid, huh? Duck! Whoa! The clothesline! Ooh! Are you okay? Give me your hand. Yes, somehow. It hurts a lot, though. Huh? When you decide to do something, you just go for it, don't you? To protect something important. Oh my god, you'll instinctively shift the weight of the threat on yourself. Well, no, looks like I'm the only, hostage you have, because I beat him to death. Sometimes that's true. You're, the title of the chapter. You're similar to that idiot who died all on his own. An idiot? Stop! What are you doing? What's that? So you have a girl? Sooner or later, there won't be an idiot like that anymore. If you love him, then don't let him go. And oh my god. And haven't you been sober? Wait, you haven't been sober. Wait. And haven't you been sober? Drive my motorcycle and take me home. Huh? Then what about the helmet for me? Oh, okay. Very well then, borrow it from Shinobu, since both she and I messed up and got drunk. They shouldn't have drunk if they, got here by motorcycle, and it looks like she'll take the train home. Well, see ya, boy. Oh, yeah. You did an excellent job, today as well. Oh, yeah, she knows. So, what was that about earlier? What are you talking about? That's something you said, when you pinned that young guy from the police department to the wall. Right, that detective surprised me because, he looks so much like Jinpei. Jinpei, your brother Kenji's, best friend, Matsuda Jinpei? Yeah, it was when I was, in my third year of high school that, my classmate Shinobu, was dumped by her boyfriend of 3 years and wanted to die when she was in, the kitchen with a knife pointing at her neck. Jinpei, in his first year, back then, came in without any hesitation, and suddenly he grabbed it. He held on to the knife's blade in Shinobu's hand. Blood gushed out from his hand, dripping from the knife and falling onto Shinobu's. Then he took it out of, her hands, and by doing that, he prevented her suicide attempt. It didn't make sense to me why he did that back then. So as Shinobu's cry echoed in the kitchen, I asked him why. Why did you grab the blade? Don't you think there were other ways to stop her? Then he said, I gotta show her my blood so she learns to treat her life better. Ooh. No matter how horribly you've been treated, don't just throw your life away. That wound forced him to miss, that wound forced him to miss his inner high boxing match. What an impulsive idiot, huh? Jugo, it's wet around your stomach. Say, is this blood? Didn't I tell you earlier this morning I barged into the murder robbery suspect's house? He managed to stab me lightly on the side, and I had to receive 5 stitches. It seems like that clothesline moved from before opened up my wounds. Uh-oh. Well, it's still fine for me to drive you home, though, so hold on tight. There's also an idiot. There definitely are things that only an idiot can protect. Yes. So yes, this manga is yes. Detective Conan's going to be on hiatus again until March 2nd, obviously. But really, we had another marriage swindler, but this time it was a woman, because the previous marriage swindler was a man. So I kind of like that. I like that it was a marriage swindler. But was the marriage swindler killed the previous time as well? I'm trying to remember. But I do like this chapter a lot. I like and I do like the connection between Takagi and Jinpei. I thought that was cute too. I love this connection though. idiots. Man, hey, people do stupid shit for the ones they want to protect. Is right. It's instinctive. It's an instinct. But what did you guys think of this chapter? What did you guys think of the twist, though? That woman was a marriage swindler. Do you think she deserved to die? Do you think she would have been busted? Like, here's the thing that I find odd about these cases. And you know what? I've started to realize this with, this is the better way. This is how I should really word this. I started to realize this in particular with Jujiko Rokunin, is that sometimes you have to take justice into your own hands because the law won't listen. Because Aruma is a very, very severe case of this. Because if you don't stop it, don't stop the evil, which in this case Kyo, Kyo's gonna create a cult if you don't stop the evil right away. What Kyo, dude, if you want to see it, dude, Jujiko no Rokunin is one of the most fucked up series you will ever read in your life. It is extremely fucked up. I want to say it's either number 4 or number 5 in my top 10 most fucked up series. It's a toss up between Main Abyss and Jujiko no Rokunin is number 4. It is extremely fucked up what Kyo does to Aruma. And with a lot of these, why I bring it up is because with a lot of these crimes or a lot of these murders, I kind of think of Aruma, because you think a lot of these crimes could be prevented. You do. Because these people commit these murders for like the weirdest reasons. But then I think about Aruma, where like he could have gotten Kyo and his goons are put in jail, but then you see what Kyo is doing with this cult and wonder if he would have, persuaded the guards and also the prisoners and gotten the prisoners involved in some really evil and nasty experiments. So it's really interesting to see if the law would even listen and arrest these people or not, for lack of evidence and shit, because there's lack of evidence, especially in the case of the marriage swindler situation. And we also don't know what happened in this case. We don't know what happened if the police even investigated the suicide or not. Like, why the brother committed suicide. Did the police even investigate it or not? Because it was just a suicide. We don't know. So it's very interesting. When you read Jujiko, it's weird that I'm thinking about this now. When you read Jujiko no Rokunin, and also, I feel like, would I say that here? No, it's more Jujiko no Rokunin than anything else. When you read that manga and then come back to like Detective Conan, it just really kind of gives you a different retrospect on things. Or not retrospect. Yeah, retrospect and perspective on things. It really does. I'm telling you, go read, if you read Jujiko no Rokunin is not for the faint of heart, but I'm telling you, go read that manga if you can stomach it, and you'll see what I mean. But anyways, what'd you guys think of this chapter? What'd you guys think of, of the resolution and the twist of it being a marriage swindler like this? I know Jujiko no Rokunin is an extreme example, but I just think of the detective and law side of things, of how it could have been prevented. That's all. But I'm very curious what you guys think in regards to the resolution, the twist, and all that. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans. And if you love what I'm doing, I'm going to help keep this channel alive and kicking so I could keep bringing you more Detective Conan content. There's a few ways you could do that. Donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.